Hello everyone. Welcome to this video on setting up Active Directory and Office 365 integration in Bold BI. In this video, we will see how to register an application in Azure Active Directory, set up the application in Bold BI, import users, and log into the application with the imported users in Bold BI. Let's start by setting up Azure Active Directory in Bold BI. Click the Settings tab available in the left navigation bar and select User Directory. Here, you need to configure the Active Directory user directories to import and synchronize users and groups. Let's see how to get tenant name, client ID, and client secret from the Azure portal and setting it up here. Go to your Azure portal and enter in your Azure Active Directory. Here, you can find the tenant name of your directory. Copy and paste it into the Bold BI application. To set the client ID and client secret, you need to register the application in your Azure Active Directory. Go to the Azure portal and navigate into the app registrations. Click New Registration, provide the name for the application, choose the multi-tenant option, set the URL as localhost, and click Register. Now your application has been registered in your Azure Active Directory. From the application, copy the client ID and paste it into the Bold BI application. To get the client secret, click Certificates and Secrets available on the left side of the Azure portal and add a client secret by clicking the New Client Secret option. Provide the description and click Add. Now, copy the client secret generated and paste it into the Bold BI application. Before proceeding to save the configuration, we need to set additional permissions to the application created in the Azure portal. To do this, click API Permissions in the application and select Add a Permission. Select Microsoft Graph from the list. Provide access to read directory and application permissions, plus read directory, groups, user profile, and access directory as assigned-in user permissions for delegated permissions, and click Add Permissions. Similarly, select Add Permission and choose Azure Active Directory Graph from the list. Provide access to read directory and application permissions, and read directory and access directory as the signed-in user permission for delegated permissions, and click Add Permissions. Now, allow access to grant admin consent for Bold BI. Now we have to set the required permissions for setting up Azure Active Directory for Bold BI. Let me test the connection in Bold BI by clicking Test Connection. Once the connection is successful, save the Active Directory by clicking Save. You have the option to synchronize the Azure Active Directory with the Bold BI application. This option will synchronize your Active Directory based on your schedule. Now let's move on to seeing how to import Office 365 users and groups into the Bold BI application. To do this, go to the Users tab available in the left navigation bar, click New User, and choose Import from Azure AD. Search for an Office 365 user, select the user listed, and click Import to import the user into the Bold BI application. Once you have imported the user, you can log in with that user after verifying their email. Before logging into the Bold BI application, the user will be asked to accept the permissions as shown in the screen. You need to accept the permissions to allow the Azure Active Directory application to authenticate all users. This will not be asked for further users while logged into the Bold BI application. After accepting this request, you can log into the Bold BI application and start working in it. Similarly, you can import Active Directory groups by following the same steps we used to import a user from Azure Active Directory. In this video, we had a quick overview on registering the application in Azure Active Directory, setting up the application in Bold BI, importing an Office 365 user, and logging into the application with the imported user in Bold BI. Thanks for watching.